What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and CreateSpace. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video, though, is entitled The 90s Bulls versus the 90s Rockets. I grew up on the west side of Chicago, okay? You know, New Orleans, Chicago, a little bit of DMV, But I've been living in Houston for the last 19 years. And I've been having to hear these stupid-ass things for 19 years about, the Rockets could have beat the Bulls. The Rockets was always giving the Bulls troubles. And the Rockets, the 90s Rockets, they would have beat the Bulls even when Mike was playing. And the regular Chi-Town answer is, y'all have never beat the Bulls with Mike on that team. Never. Never would have made it. Never could have made it. So, once again, you must be out of your goddamn mind. Here, let's just get to some facts, okay? From 91 through 98, in the regular season, the Rockets and the Bulls were basically 8-8, okay? And people try to say, the Rockets gave the Bulls troubles. It was 8-8. It was 500. Okay, 500. But it was 11 and 22. No, it was 500. Don't go all the way to 1983, 1984. We talking about championship runs. Let's talk about when the championships was won. From 91 to 98, it was 8-8. Now, one year Jordan wasn't playing. And another year, I think Jordan was halfway playing. The 45 era is just like, we like to forget about that in Chicago. I'm going to be honest. But here's the thing. In the early 90s, the Rockets were giving the Bulls the business. They were good. They beat them in the regular season. But the Rockets got swept by the Lakers in 91. In 92, the Rockets didn't make the playoffs. In 93, I think they made it either to the semis or the Western Conference Finals that year. I forget which one. Then the other 2 years they won. No, they made it to the semis. Then the other 2 years they won. The year they won, there was a 2 seed. The next year they won the repeat. There was a 6 seed. And then, the next year, I think they lost to Phoenix and Utah in the playoffs because those were the years that Phoenix and Utah went to lose to the Bulls in the finals. Now, let's just get to some facts, please. The year that the Rockets won their first title, Michael Jordan wasn't even playing. Okay? That year, they beat the Knicks in 7 to win the title. That same year, the Knicks beat the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals in 7 to get to the finals. But if it wasn't for a bad call, what people feel like was just a setup by the ref, the Bulls would have beat those Knicks in 6 without Michael Jordan. So that team, so the Rockets actually think they could have beat that team that could have still beat the Knicks in 6 without Mike. They think they could have beat that Bulls team with Mike in the finals. As I repeat, you must be out of your goddamn mind. Okay? Now, 91, 98, this is an 8-year run. In those 8 years, the Rockets never was the number 1 seed in the West. To my recollection, they were never the number 1 seed in the West from 91 to 98. They were never even the best in the West. In that time, the Bulls had the number 1 seed 5 times. They won the title 6 times. 1 year that they won the title, they was the number 2 seed. So the other 5 titles they won, they was the number 1 seed in the East. So they was the best in the East. But you telling me the team that ain't the best in the West would have beat the best in the East? I'm not trying to hear this. I'm not trying to hear these stupid shenanigans. But let's take it down memory lane, shall we? Nobody could stop Olajuwon. Nobody had to. First of all, the West had a couple of centers. Olajuwon was giving a lot of centers the business back then. Here's the problem, though. They would predominantly lose to teams who had a good guard-forward combination. Like Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, like John Stockton, Karl Malone. Y'all forget who was the Suns. Cause everybody forget Kevin Johnson dunking on Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm just saying, I didn't need to bring that up. You know what I'm saying? Dunking on that ass. I'm sorry, I need to bring that up twice. Tomahawk dunking on that. Anyway. Let's just move on. Even when the Blazers before Clyde got there. Yeah. Now, I think Duckworth was the center. I think Detlef Schrempf was the forward, but they had Porter and Drexler. So it was never the centers that caused the Rockets to lose to people. It was the guards and the forwards. So you trying to tell me Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen couldn't give them the business? And let's get back to this stupidity real quick. Because everybody in Houston, like I said, I've been here 19 years. I had to hit this stupid shit for 19 years. Man, we had Vernon Maxwell. Vernon wasn't scared of Mike. Vernon used to be outside of the schools shooting craps. The fuck that got to do with playing defense on Michael Jordan in the playoffs? Could you explain that shit to me? I've been trying to figure that out for 19 years. You really think that because somebody plays craps in the hood behind the school that has shit to do with actually guarding Mike in the motherfucking playoffs, in the finals? Like, Mike, you're not gonna hit me with this turnaround jumper, cause you know what I'm saying, I was behind the school shooting craps. I'm saying, backdoor little joke. 7, like, as I said before, you must be out of your goddamn mind. Now, let me just get to this real quick. They had Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob. You motherfuckers out here keep telling me Robert Horry need to go in the Hall of Fame. No! You're fucking stupid. This is why this conversation is fucking stupid. A team that won 2 championships versus a team that won 6. If they were so goddamn good, they would have made it to the NBA Finals more. Don't you think? Bulls kept making it to the finals. John Sally, Dennis Rodman. Anyway, I'm done. I'm sick of that bullshit y'all kicking. We out. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.